and welcome to StampingCatCrew.com. Today we're going to make this Love You to Pieces cute card. It is actually super quick and easy. I'm going to show you an easy way to do the little puzzle framelits. If you've played with this set, you've probably went, huh, for a second, unless you've watched a video tutorial ahead of time. So I want to show you a couple really quick and easy ways to do this. I'm going to set the finished card aside. I'm going to show you the bundle. This is actually the bundle. It's the Love You to Pieces stamp set, and then also the puzzle pieces. This is actually the framelit die for the puzzle pieces here. And there's a reason why I left this all in here. I wanted to show you, so I'm going to set that aside. But the bundle is here. The pieces we used are this sentiment, the Love You as a pop-up on there, and then also this on the envelope. I always tell you, make your envelopes pretty. And just wanted to do a little something fun. So set these two aside and bring in my finished pieces. I like to do the die cutting ahead of time so you don't have to sit through a lot of that. So I've done almost everything for prepping the card. I actually cut a 3.5 by 3.5 square of white cardstock, which is the size of this frame. I stamped it ahead of time. Now we have a adhesive sheet that would be amazing to put on the back of this. You can actually put it on the back of the sheet and even run it through the die cut. So any fine line words or something like that would work awesome. So then it would have all the adhesive already on the back of it. If you don't have that, or what I chose to do was actually to leave it in the frame, and I'm going to flip that over, and I'm just going to take my adhesive. I need to remember to hold my little parts down as I go by. And you'll see why I'm doing what I'm doing in just a minute. So that's it. So every puzzle piece has actually adhesive on the back. 3.5 by 3.5. Remember the white cardstock. I created a base to lay this on that's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So when I flip this over, I'm actually just going to center this right on the black cardstock, just like this. I'm going to let my pieces attach, and then as I lift away my framelit, all of my pieces are going to stay together, and they will be perfectly together through that. So easy way to keep all your pieces without having to do them one at a time, and just creating that frame. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit through the assembly, and then I'll show you what I did to add the popped up embellishment and tie off the ribbon at the end. Okay, so our card is pretty much assembled. It's got a white A2 card base cut in 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored and folded in half at 4 1/4. I created a little pop-up element to bring in some interest and dimension. I'm just going to flip that over, and I could use whole dimensionals. I could use some of our minis, but I wanted a size in between. So I took some of our whole dimensionals and just cut them in half, just like this. And then I'm just going to remove the paper backing so that they'll be sticky. And then what I want to do is just have enough stickiness on the bottom to have the bottoms attach, but have the tops stick up a little bit. And you don't really want to cover up too much of the die cut puzzle pieces. So you want to leave some interest. So I don't know if you noticed when I did the adhesive on the back, I put adhesive all the way around the back, wrapped my piece of ribbon around, added a little more adhesive so that you didn't have any open gaps right here, and then closed all of that down. This piece I usually cut at about, to do something like this, probably 4 inches, because you want to leave this loose. When you have a decorative piece of ribbon that you want to be on the top, as in this black shimmer ribbon, you're going to leave this an open knot, and you're going to feed this through, and then we're going to take the end of this knot, kind of center this where we want it to be. The black I cut at about 2.5. And then we just take some ribbon snips And we're going to make our ends pretty. Get rid of those and bring in our envelope. And that's it. That's the finished card. And like I said, this is the framelit that it actually comes with. So if you leave your pieces inside and flip that over, you can add adhesive to the back and then put it onto a matted surface. And that will save you lots of trouble. So again, this is the Love You to Pieces bundle. It does come in the catalog as a bundle, so you get a discount when you buy them together. And that's it. Thanks so much for stopping by, and happy creating.